Okay, quick Wednesday morning radar update. So, hard sell down today. Across the markets we follow. Let's just go and have a look at that US yesterday. Area reject again. I'll just buzz through these markets quickly and just give you the bigger picture. Repeat after me. The transports and the DAX move together. I take notice. The transports made its move a few days ago, rejecting this sort of level. I've given it the benefit of the doubt that it might hold the lows and it might base out, but you know, we will see. Transports, active high, lower low. Moving on, you decide. S&P, active high, lower low, on a pretty zoomed in time frame. If you go to the weekly, and this turned out to make another leg, this would look like the high, you know. So for the bulls, you know, I've been saying for the last week, haven't I? I want to see the bears have a go at this. So, you know, if it consolidates and keeps, you know, corky action, keeps floating back to the surface, and we'll call this line in the sand here the surface now. And yeah, it could pop higher and then still, you know, be a lower high. But if we get a few days down, I think we can call it the surface, and we'll see how it plays out. So into this little band of supply. You know, this band of supply is extremely obvious when you get to other markets. You know that you've got kind of a band of resistance here. Is this a lower high from mean trend? You know, the future will tell, but the Russell here, you know, work of art, chart masterpiece, and then we'll go to the DAX, which is another chart masterpiece. So been talking about these levels. We've been talking about seeing about the reaction to these levels for the last 2 weeks or so, even longer really. You know, we've known those levels have been in since the market broke down here. So we'll see how it we will see how it plays out. Transports and the DAX moving together at the moment. FTSE 100, obviously the resources are really holding this one up. And I'll just go back and just say the FTSE 100 didn't hit full bull on my screener on all time frames until the other markets start to fade, because the resources have been running for a year or so, about a year. It must be getting on for a year. The resources have been running, so it's not new, you know. We're seeing a lot of volume in them today. Small caps. I'll just do the old world without the US. This is the rest of the world without the US in the mix. Anyway, let's jump straight from that and just go into today's volume leaders. It is, what time is it? It's 9:30, just gone. We should have traded 19% to be an average volume. And I'll buzz through these fast. There's a few REITs in there, a couple of oilers, but the story is in the small caps today. Just buzz through these. You might ask, what are you gaining from flicking through those stocks? You know, I can see what I've been trading for well over a decade now in a split second. Breakouts worth trading. And I can also see on the other screen, you know, the earnings, the pre-tax, the turnover, everything I need to see. Gas in the tank. 9:30, 19%, I think I said, didn't I? Is that right? Yeah, so we are fully on the gas in the small cap stocks. We are absolutely loaded with industrial metals, oil and gas, precious metals. This is probably the biggest day we've seen in these. I know a few of my stocks are going to be in here, so anyone with a bit of an eye will be able to find my into the oil and gas. We're just absolutely loaded, aren't we? XTR got a bit of an update on a few drill holes today, so it's on extremely high volume. In fact, I'll just order those by volume leader and we'll just have a quick look what's the highest volume on there today. I have a position in XTR. I will, you know, just to clear that up. Third. Yeah, we've got over 10 on 100% volume already. So it's clearly an on volume day in that area of the market, and it's a risk off day in the other areas of the market. You know, the story, the song remains the same, to quote Led Zeppelin. Okay, I'll leave it there.